What's going on YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and this is a super exciting video, like beyond exciting. So this is the brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. Did I have to get it? No, not really. Did I need it? No, not really. I just really wanted it. I have several Anker power banks and chargers to test, and this supports a new 60-watt fast charging, super fast charging 3.0 protocol. So I needed to be able to try it. And so I went ahead and upgraded early, paid off the remaining balance of this phone. And it's funny because for the trade-in credit I got, I could either give up my Pixel 7 Pro for $500 trade-in credit or trade in my S25 Ultra after I finished paying off the last $500 of it. So I decided to trade the 7 Pro in and keep the S25 Ultra. Since I was going to get the same value for either, well, yeah. So anyways, this is the S26 Ultra. Now, I got the smaller storage option because I truly don't use that much storage on my phone, and I may not have this phone for a long time. Oh, something else that I know, if you get the 512 gig version or the 256 gig version, you get 12 gigs of RAM. If you get the 1 terabyte version, you get 16 gigabytes of RAM. Well, T-Mobile didn't have the 1 terabyte. So for me personally, I would have gotten the 1 terabyte or the 256 gig, either or. And only the 1 terabyte because of the increased RAM. I'm updating all my Anker power banks because they've had updates, and this thing just got an update today that I updated it to, just so everything's on the latest firmware whenever I try to test the charging speeds. So S26 Ultra, let's go. And then, of course, serial number and stuff like that. So there's the model number. My wife got hers in purple. I got mine in blue. Yes, my wife got one of these as well. It's pretty cool because if I get a case, it'll work on her phone. She gets a case, it'll work on my phone. Speaking of cases, I ordered a D-brand case and D-brand screen protector, just like I currently have on this phone and on my iPhone. And I asked them to not open the box. Shout out to Austin. He was the person that set me up. So here's the phone. Look at that. Freaking beautiful. I'm glad I got blue. That looks awesome. I didn't see it in person. That looks freaking great. Let me take the case off of this phone. So there's the two phones. The camera is more raised. In fact, speaking of cameras, I noticed that there was like a little scratch on my lens there. It's in such a perfect position where it doesn't affect the picture at all. But yeah, I got a little scratch there at some point. I don't know when. I noticed it about 2 months ago, maybe. But other than that, I mean, besides the color, oh, and the sides, like the sides are a little bit like more rounded, maybe. I don't know. And then looks the same there. SIM card and charging and speaker, same buttons, pretty much the same, except the cameras look definitely different. And the S Pen apparently is girthier on, that you can't interchange them. I did watch Jerry Rig Everything's Teardown video before doing this unboxing, so. Let's see. In here, we get a tool to remove the SIM card, which I did eSIM. And then it comes with a cable. I'm not going to use that cable. All right, I'm going to do the satisfying thing of peeling that sucker off, and then we're going to go ahead and turn it on. Now, I'm going to make my life easier and just copy my current phone to this phone. When I tell you everything had an update, this Anker 160-watt charger also had an update. So I'm going to connect it to the phone here. Did mine come like super dead? All right, we're getting 33 watts of super fast charging. I don't even know if the charger I have connected is the best charger to use. All right, hopefully it just automatically connects to my LTE or 5G, whatever you want to call it. All right, I'll go ahead and connect it to my Wi-Fi because I'll bet that's how it's going to download the eSIM anyway. Yay! So also this thing does have new Qi 2 fast wireless charging. So it can charge way faster than the old one on wireless charging. And we do have a charger here to test. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the two phones together through wired. Okay, so it popped up an option for wireless or cable, and I went ahead and chose cable. Oh, I got to go turn my watch on. I have to wait for the watch to start up now because... Oh, wait, no, it just powered off. Sweet. I thought it had died, but I turned it off. All right, sweet. So my watch turned on and connected. So now we're going to go ahead and hit next, and we're going to let this process finish up. Okay, so basically just got to go through a lot of ridiculous things. So I clicked to see what's new, and it's just going through all the new things that you can do. Transform photos with prompts and image clips. Find who's calling and why before answering. Get suggested actions and information. Understand web pages. Erase anything with ease. Do more with Gemini. Search. Oh my gosh. So much. You translate phone calls in real time. Oh, wow. It just keeps going and going and go. Oh my gosh. It just keeps going. Dude. Transform. What? This is a lot. Okay, that's good. So, for some reason, it decided to mess up. And for some reason, it decided to add a whole bunch of freaking apps to my phone. All right, we'll be back when this finishes. Alrighty, so it is complete. It says, this phone, S26 Ultra, your data has been transferred and is now being organized on your new phone. You can disconnect the cable. Done. Okay, that was super weird. It said I could disconnect the cable. Okay, so it says completed again. We'll go ahead and now disconnect the cables. Okay, and so I'm just going to give it some time now because it's apparently going to organize everything for me. Alrighty, so the process finished. Took a little while, but it did. It copied over 24 gigs of apps and some other stuff. So some of the apps it did not copy over. Let's see what else. Galaxy Wearable. All right, and it looks like some of the images. It says to run the program again to get those copied over, but... And yeah, that's how I have my S25 Ultra set up. And yeah, so it looks like some of our stuff did not transfer over, but I'm not too worried about it because those images are honestly backed up through Dropbox and through Google Photos. So it is what it is. As you can see, we're using about half of our RAM currently. So it would have been pretty cool to see what 16 gigs of RAM and see that bar go a little bit more to the left there. But you know what? It is what it is. We got performance profile, standard, light. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Couldn't update because of server or something. Of course, that new privacy display thing that everyone's talking about. And then you've got your smoothness modes to make it towards it has a high refresh rate. And of course, you could change the resolution, which I'm going to do. It makes everything look a little bit nicer, but it also increases battery usage. I do not use edge panels. And then, yeah, there's this new Galaxy AI stuff that's a lot. So, and you can set your battery protection where your device doesn't charge past a certain point. So like 90%. Once it hits 90, it stops. Or you can do 80, or you can keep it at 100, or you could just turn it off. And one of the things that this phone has is 25 watt Qi 2. So let's go ahead and wirelessly charge it. This screen is going to tell us how fast it's currently charging. Okay, so also it likes to have the stuff aligned as well. And that'll be the nice thing about getting a case that has the MagSafe on it. We'll have to test that at a later date when we can line it up with the magnets better. All right, cool. So we're basically charging our phone at 30 watts right now. We're not seeing 60, but our phone's also nowhere near dead. So we're going to go ahead and keep it unplugged. This is not a full video. I'm going to make a separate video on the best power bank and wall charger to pair with your S26 Ultra, because that's something I'm super curious about and other people are also going to be curious about. So yeah, the privacy thing's pretty cool because it's built into the freaking phone at a hardware level. I'm going to peel this little sticker off the back and put it on my box. So yeah, going to have to make some test clips, upload them raw to YouTube showing the quality. You can reverse wireless charge your Samsung earbuds with this thing, which is really cool because I know we've all had times when we forgot to charge our earbuds. And the fact that you can put the earbuds on top of this and wirelessly charge it is super dope. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I'll have more videos on the S26 Ultra. Thank you so much for watching. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.